Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about.
Suck my dick, ain't nothing but a handful of man still standing. I remember 50 in a cypher when Onyx was slamming. Now we meet again, it's all good, my nigga. Back to the street again, it's all hood, my nigga. Knock on wood, my nigga, we both walk the dog. We ain't get to where we at by luck, shit was hard. But once we got through the trials, it's all smiles. Still a bitch type nigga, all of a sudden get wild. But why you got to go and take me back to where I came from?
Yo, what is poppin'? Before the video starts, I just want to let you all know that I give readings, just like the ones that you see every Monday on my channel. I give on point Orisha Tarot card readings for singles and also for couples. I also do natal chart consultations. My Everything is Everything reading is by far my bestseller. If you want to check out any of these services, please visit my website at www.bandclaptv.com. And also, when you go to that website and you scroll down, you will see a link to go to my shadow work class. In this time that we're in right now, shadow work is very, very important. Getting to know yourself, your inner child, really, really knowing who you are. All of these things are extremely important. And I have a very, very informative self-paced course. Shout out to Spiritual Ascension University and Melanie the Spirit Doula for allowing me to be able to give you all this very, very priceless course, if I do say so myself. So again, if you want to check these things out, go to my website, www.bandclaptv.com. All right. Yo, what is poppin', Patreon fam? It's the top of the week, so you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Mr.BandClap, at it again with another on point Orisha Tarot forecast spread for the week of Monday, June the 21st through Sunday, June the 27th of 2021. So I bet y'all been wondering where I've been. Well,
I love it when you look at me like that, boy. Dirty. Don't be alone. Don't be alone.
I survived. Never again will I be doing this in 90-degree weather. Goddamn, I'm so hot, but I'm off, and I made it. Woo. That's my song, y'all. So yeah, you know, that's kind of what I've been up to, you know, these past few days, especially last week. And that was a very crazy experience, as you can see. That first day of the event, which was Friday, last Friday, I ended up getting very, very sick because I got rained on. And instead of me, you know, taking time out to heal, I ended up, you know, working my security job and then going straight to Miami after that. And while I was in Miami, I ended up going, supposed to be doing the load in for the Triller Fight Club event that Snoop Dogg is hosting. And I got up, I was super tired, I was super drowsy, because I was supposed to check in at 11:59 on Monday, 11:59 p.m. So I got to Miami late. I made some tea. I tried to go to sleep for like an hour. It didn't work because my nose was stopped up. So now I'm up and I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm about to do this. I was super tired. I was talking to some daughters of Oshun before then. They was like, yo, you need to rest. You need to rest. You don't need to be out. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go make this money. And the way things kind of ended up going, when I got to the stadium, I didn't see anybody there. And I tried to call my managers, supervisors, you know, called the main office. Nobody picked up. And I had to make a decision. Was I going to still try to do this, end up killing myself in the process, or am I going to take this time and really rest and heal? So I took option number 2. I went back to my hotel room, got some much needed rest, but I was praying. I was like, please, please don't let me get in trouble. Please don't let me get in trouble. Please don't let me get in trouble. I'm already at my last leg with this job. If I get in any more trouble, I'm fired. Just for me to find out later on Tuesday that the Fight Club got canceled because one of the main fighters of the championship bout came down with COVID-19, you know? So everybody who went to work that Monday and that Tuesday, you know, the crew that came in after them had to come in and take all of that down. So I'm over here like, damn, like, it was a reason why I didn't go in that day. Because I would have been super pissed off, you know, finding out that we got to take all this stuff back down. So needless to say, I only worked a half a day. But physically, you know, since I was able to rest and heal up, I'm feeling a lot better now. I just had to take that time out to myself to get myself together, you know. But slowly but surely, more videos will be coming out soon. I appreciate all of y'all for just sticking it out with me during this time, for always supporting me. I appreciate y'all so much. So let's get to this reading. So this side right here is going to be for the overall of things that you all need to look out for this week. This right here is by day, Monday through Sunday. Like I always say, you may not feel or experience these things I'm talking about on that particular day. It's just something for you to be cognizant about during this week. So let's see what we got for the overall. So we got the 10 of Earth. All right. So this is the Outcast reversed with the Sun reversed. Oh, okay. So this is the Ace of Water. So this actually started out good. You know, this is Cancer season. You know, Cancer season is going to be a new beginning for a lot of us. I've been feeling this Pambagera, Oshun, manifesting type of energy as soon as Cancer season started. So I know it's here. So with the music media manipulation, they have to keep you from thinking about things in this type of level, because this is like high vibrational. This is high vibrational right here. You know, this Ace of Water, it talks about feelings prevail without mental or psychic confusion. You know, times of great beauty and joy. You know, this is very, for some of us, this is going to be some very good times. But for the soul family, because that's what the outcasts are, for a lot of us soul family members, there's going to be a lot of things in the air that's going to keep you in self-doubt. And as long as you're in self-doubt, no matter what good things that's going on with everybody else, you're never going to be able to receive it. You know? So there's going to be a lot of things planetarily, a lot of things right now that's going to make you do foolish mistakes. Like these are mistakes that you know better. And you're going to be looked at as someone who did a foolish mistake, but they knew better. They knew how this was going to end. But they want to be the outcast, thinking that, you know, they want to be insane. They want to think that this is going to work for them, you know. So usually when this energy is used in a good type of case, you know, everybody else is doing what the world is doing, and then you decide to be the outcast and do what spirit tells you to do, you receive success. And you receive all the prosperity and provisions that you need. So in a way, this is mama, this is Cancer, grandmother, telling you right now, even though these are the times, you know, stay in the middle. Don't let everybody know. Don't let everybody know about your success. You know, don't let everybody know that you're doing good while everybody else is in this Sun reverse self-doubt. Because this can be somebody robbing you, or this could be you making a foolish decision because of your self-doubt. You end up losing the blessing that was meant for you. You know, this can mean a lot of different things. So just like in my first YouTube version, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Right now, it isn't the time to fold. It's just the time to hold. Hold on to what you got. You know, don't exert yourself too much. You know, don't exert yourself too much, and don't turn yourself into a miser either. You know, for my soul family, since a lot of us are already outcasts, we really got to make sure that we're connected to this Sun upright. We definitely got to make sure that we're connected spiritually. You know, Because with us, nobody's going to care. When you lose it all and you got this energy, nobody's going to care. Because nobody cared at first. You know, they're just going to look at you as a damn fool. You know? See, the fool is the outcast upright. But the damn fool, that's the outcast reversed. You know, people are going to forever look at us as fools. You know, because we're taking the path less traveled. But you don't want to be a damn fool. Because everybody's already placing doubt on you. You know, you don't want to start placing that doubt on yourself. Because then that's when this happens. All right. So let's see what Monday has for us. So we got Baba Luaye reversed. We got Oya Yansa reversed. And we got Legba reversed. You know? So this kind of plays into why I didn't do this OPOT on Monday. So let's see. We got the salamanders reversed. Oh, we got Pumbagita. There she is. So we got the female Eshu. Pumbagita. What's up, Pumbagita? And this is a very good card when she's upright. A lot of my daughters of Oshun are feeling this heavy Pumbagita energy right now. You know, because of this new solstice, this new time that we're in right now. You're gonna see a lot of women with this Pumbagita energy. And like I said, you know, this card is really good upright. But see, this is the problem. We live in a society to where, you know, the Pumbagita energy isn't conducive. There's nowhere for it to go. But the music media manipulation, you know, is going to always give you the wrong way to exert whatever energy that you have. So every time this Pumbagita energy comes to the world, and it means well, you know, you have music media manipulation like the City Girls. The City Girls come out with a new song. Megan Thee Stallion comes out with a new song. You know, Cardi B comes out with a new song. You know, and it diverts, it inverts, and it dirties up the energy. You know, so you're gonna see a lot of women displaying this female Eshu, Pumbagita, divine whore type of energy. But these women are gonna have psychological disorder, imbalance, you know, psychological disorder and imbalance, you know, and you know, this is almost talking about an older woman. You're gonna see older women, you know, that's trying to use this Pumbagita energy in the way that this music media manipulation is making you use it, and you're gonna look very psychological disorder. You're gonna look like it's something wrong with you, you know. And then you got these things. You got these false messengers, you know, which is the music. You got this chaotic media, you know, music media manipulation. This is the on the male side and on the female side. Neither of them is going to be balanced. So it's going to leave you in this mentally ill state of mind. You know, this is also talking about, you know, you might be a woman, you trying to get your stuff together You're trying to get yourself together. You might be a type of woman that everybody kind of looked at you as a hoe. Everybody might have looked at you as a prostitute. Everybody might have looked at you as all of these Jezebel type of things. And you might not even be this. You know, you might not even be all of those things. You know, you just trying to, you know, be free, and you just trying to get yourself together. But you got these older women, you know, with this psychological disorder type of attitude, trying to keep you down, you know. And if you stoop down to their level, you know, you try to go at them verbally, you know, you trying to fight them, and you trying to be the Oya in this environment, you know, is going to do nothing but lead to psychological, mental, and physical disorder, you know. So if you're a woman and you got this energy, you gotta know how to hold it and fold it. You gotta know when to hold it. It might be hard, but right now, you know, there's things that's going on right now that's not really conducive to this. You're gonna have a lot of energy eaters trying to eat away at your happiness, you know, because you done what you were supposed to do, you know. While everybody else is in a psychological disorder, you know, you got wisdom and experience in your life. You fight for ideals. You're a great thinker, strategist. You know, you have what it takes to actually be a ruler. Your will is strong. You're dynamic, optimistic, as well as realistic and rational. Being that type of woman, shout out to Six the Goddess. Being that type of woman right now, in this energy, you know, these are the type of people, mental disorder people, and messages that's going to be spread out about you. Again, the female SU, Virgo, you know, we're in these new times right now. Cancer, gossip. In these new times, there's going to be new gossip. There's going to be new rumors being spread, all of this. So right now, the big thing is Beyonce. You know, we know that Beyonce, she's the Virgo. She's more of a Oya / female SU. She's more of that energy than Oshun, but she has to play a role of Oshun. So you got this person that is in their 40s. That is imbalanced, you know, slow metabolism, so they got a little weight on them. That's gonna come out with a message, and the message might be right. The message might be right, but in this time, that message is gonna be taken the wrong type of way, and it's gonna come at someone with a Scorpio moon. So this is Beyonce. Virgo, Scorpio moon, you know, coming at her chaotic way of doing music, you know, coming at her singing ability, all of these type of things coming at Jay-Z. But since he didn't understand the times that we're in, even though a lot of the things that he said is stuff that we've been saying for decades, but in this time right now, it's going to make Trick Daddy look like this, mentally unstable. This talks about someone who got an illness in the psychosomatic process, you know, loneliness, ostracism, silence, you know, psychological, behavioral, communication difficulties, you know, and this is on a psychological, mental, and physical level right now. If you're trying to express yourself in this energy, in this time, you know, like we're in some, a lot of us, we're in some good times, But since everybody else might be going through some bad times, any little celebration or any little thing that you try to do is going to come off as showboating right now. So it's just best not to put yourself in certain situations. You know, it's kind of like the whole Biggie situation, since we're talking about SU and Scorpio moons, you know, Diddy betraying Biggie. If Biggie wouldn't have never went to that club, he never would have died, you know. And the thing about it was, when he was at the club, you know, he was being like this, but he was just being to himself, you know. He was being to himself, you know. He had this going on, you know. He was to himself. He was hurt. He was walking with a cane. But to everybody else, you know, who's like this, which was mostly everybody else that was in that, around that situation, they was looking at this like Biggie was like, man, kiss my ass. Like, I'm the king right now. You know, he had all the girls coming to him, everybody coming to him like he just the Don. And that wasn't even what Biggie was trying to do. You know, he wasn't even trying to do that. But since he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, he said the wrong things at the wrong time because of Diddy. You know, we all know that this card is Diddy. Because of Diddy, this is what everybody was looking at with that situation. You know, like something must be mentally wrong with Biggie, and he needs to die. Like, he needs to go. You know? So the fall of the Gemini is what made the Sagittarius rise. However you want to take that. The fall of the Gemini is what makes the Sagittarius rise. There would be no Jay-Z, the King of New York, if Biggie was still alive. Biggie is the Gemini. Jay-Z is the Sagittarius. You know? So let's see what Tuesday has for us. So we got Oshun, and we have the Two of Earth. So, and the Two of Earth is reversed. So this is about not serving two masters. You know, so we got Pumbageta right here. And we got Oshun. She's like, don't do anything right now that's going to come back to haunt you in the end. You know, the right way may not always be the turn up. You know, this is kind of like turning up, you know, but this way, you know, it might not be the turn up. It might be the exact opposite that you need to be doing right now. You know? So then you got this message from water reversed. So this is, you know, you taking that path right now that you need to take, even though, you know, there might not be a lot of stimulation, because, you know, Pumbageta, she loves parties. She like going out, celebrating. So right now it's raining, it's storming. You can't really do that, you know. So, you know, when she's not around a whole lot of people and she's not in that environment and she's just by her lonesome, she can start to feel this message from water if she don't get a hold to her emotions. You know, this talks about failure in thoughts, determination, unreal dreams or fantasy, carnal or concupiscent desires, failure in different things and at different levels. You know, so if you're feeling this energy, you know, and you want to just go out and celebrate, you just want to go out and just, you know, just be radiant. But right now it's raining and it's time for the soul family to go inside. It's raining and it's time for the soul family to go within right now. You know, so You want to do all of this outward stuff, but right now it's about going within, you know. And, you know, you might feel a little depressed because you got to go within. So if you feel spiritually low because this isn't, you know, this isn't really your, you know, this isn't really what you're known for doing. You know, Pumba isn't known for doing this, but this is what makes her so powerful when she goes within and she learns how to cultivate the energy that's inside of her. You know, do not lose hope if your energy seems to disappear. Go back to the path that was apparently lost. Find strength in your soul family or beloved. Listen to their advice and pay much attention to their suggestions. Do not allow only ashes to remain after all of your work. Recover lost love, enforce your defenses, and enliven your optimism. You know, so this is what Oshun is telling you, that if you do this, you're going to find that the joy that you have within is outmatched. Nothing on an outward level can bring you this joy that you're going to find within, you know. And you're going to start to see that everything on the outward level that you love so much, it was only a distraction, external disturbance, impeding your concentration. You know, you will not be able to handle two economic or financial situations, or even spiritual. It will be difficult for you to leave one and accept the other. You know, this is in the Bible. You can't serve two masters. Oshun, you know, she's her physical beauty is the result of her loving herself internally. You know, her physical beauty is the result of the shadow work and the spiritual work that she does internally. You can't get light from light. You know, you got to go within. So let's see what Wednesday has for us. All right. So we got the 10 of air reversed, which is a really good card. We got the 7 of fire reversed. And we got the couple. So this is you going within. This is you going within so you can find that inner balance. You know, this is you going within so you can find that inner balance on the inside. And with this 7 of fire reverse, this Sagittarius energy, you know, this might land you in what you may feel as a less comfortable position that will demand resources that may not be as practical or evolved as an exchange. You know, this is how I was feeling. This is how I was feeling last week. You know, this is what I needed to do for myself. But this is me fearing that, you know, if something happened where I lose this job, it's going to put me in a less comfortable position. But, you know, mentally and spiritually, if you don't give up, if you understand that this is a demon, that this is a beast that's trying to keep you from doing what you're supposed to do on an inner level, on a physical level, you're always going to bounce back. You know, this is you being the phoenix that rises from the ashes. You're always going to get new opportunities. You're always going to be able to bounce back when you choose going within first. When you choose spirit first, you know, spirit takes care of you in a way that you choosing the physical first just can't do. You know, so definitely remember this, and let's see what Thursday has for us. So we got the enslaved prisoner reverse, and we got the Ace of Fire. So this Ace of Fire is the result of you, you know, even though you feeling like you choosing the right path is going to put you in a bad financial position, you choose that path. Now you're the phoenix rising from the ashes. So this is everybody. This is everybody who chose the physical first. Didn't listen. You know, they chose the physical first. And you're the one that's rising from the ashes. So now you got this new opportunity, you know, and you earned it. You earned it, you know, from defeating this battle. So now we have the Eshu, and we understand that Eshu and Pambagera, you know, they're not going to be too far away from each other. You got Oshun, which makes the divine, which makes the triangle, you know. So with this, you know, we already know what Eshu represents in this position. This represents a young, virile man or woman full of vitality and knowledgeable about life, with the innocence of a small boy and the experience of an old man. Time seems to not affect him. His energy is constant. He works untiringly and persistently as he tries to attain his goals. A poet, to communicate with him, you will have to leave any internal fears and acknowledge in your heart all the precious gems he hoards. So again, this is talking about you having a relationship with your inner child. See, this is who you had to go within so you can create this relationship. This is shadow work. This is you going within so you can find your inner child. You know, but you gotta realize right now, you're doing something that's kind of in this realm, upright, the outcast upright. You know, remember, not everybody is gonna be brave enough to go into the forest. The forest meaning your subconscious mind, going deep within the inner workings of your psyche and all of these things. This is the forest. This is Eshu's forest. You know, they say the mind, idle mind is the devil's playground. You know, the idle or the mind is Eshu's playground. So this is a person. This is a person that had to stay firm. He had to stay positive, even though he's coming from a situation where, you know, everybody around him has a failed spiritual mindset. You know, you're trying to be this Eshu in an environment where everybody else are enslaved prisoners. You know, everybody else that's have a defeated spiritual mindset. You know, this is the 6. So this is someone who's being very prosperous because of his innocence. You know, he's very lucky because of his innocence. But he's placed in environments like a work environment where everybody is kind of like spiritually defeated. You know, they feel spiritually trapped. You know, they're not doing their work spiritually that they're supposed to be doing, so they're defeated. While you on the other end, you got these new opportunities that's coming in. You know, so figure out where Aries and Leo is at in your chart. You know, but because this talks about Do not let arrogance dim your achievements. It may turn away those who wish to honor you and show their admiration. You know, do not rest on your laurels and fall into monotony, laziness, or complete idleness, justifying yourself through your past achievements. Do not become a false idol or hero. Not in this environment. But now you have a legit opportunity to be the hero. You know, to be not a false idol, but to be a shining light. But because of these past chains, you know, this may be you becoming a manager, or you becoming a supervisor, or you being in a really, really higher up position. But because of this down here, you're scared to partake in that position because you still got some shadow work that you need to do when it comes to that. Because I know a lot of times, you know, issues, we rather play the background. You know, we rather play the background. That's where we flourish at. Being able to be the messenger, being able to go between two worlds, not being stuck in one. You know, so we're good in the background, but a lot of times, you know, when we're put into a leadership position, you know, we can get a little nervous. So what this card is trying to tell you is the greatest pain has ceased, but the effects of incomprehension still affect you. Break the chains, whether physical, moral, spiritual, or mental. You can do it. Avail yourself of the truths that your enemies and torturers have granted you. Ease your tension. You must face reality. And this is the reality, that the meek shall inherit the earth. You know, the ones who were, you know, last are gonna be the ones who are first. But you gotta accept your power, you know, because we're so used to being last. We're so used to being unnoticed. To when we finally get that opportunity or that situation where we get what we've always wanted, you know, we still got this shadow work that we got to do so we can step into our power, you know. So a lot of these issues that the builders rejected, the stone that the builders rejected, we got to stand into our power as the cornerstone. We gotta have that. We gotta stand into that power like a lion. You know, Oshun, the Queen Yalorde, which represents this card, she never forgets about the baby issue. No matter how high up, she goes, she'll never forget the baby issue. You know, and if they ever meet again, it don't matter if she's with somebody, or it don't matter, you know, what the situation may be. If they can get together, they meet again, it's gonna happen. And it's gonna be a situation where you're like, what? This person is with that person? How? Why? You know? It's kind of like the Beyonce and Jay-Z story, in a way. Even though we know that that was something that the industry manufactured, you know. But that's how it is. All right? So step into your power, you know. And your inner child, you getting to know your inner child is going to be able to help you to step into that power. But don't use your power to become a false idol like the people before you. You know? So this is something that you're never gonna forget, but this is also something that should motivate you to always do the right thing, to always to lead with the heart of a lion. You know? Not with manipulation, you know, not with malice, but with a pure heart, righteous spirit, you know, with the heart of the lion, you know. So let's see what Friday has for us. So we got the Ace of Earth reversed. We got the Moon. Okay. All right. So if you're not balanced, because we know SU represents the Virgo. So towards Virgo Capricorn, if you're not balanced in yourself, you can easily get taken over by this moon energy. And that moon energy, as a result, is gonna make you not wanna move physically. Is gonna hinder your manifestations that you're trying to manifest, and you know, pretty much is gonna keep you in this stagnant, stubborn type of situation in the physical. So when you're not grounded mentally and psychologically, you can get taken over right now by these emotions of sadness, depression, grief, sorrow. You know, that's what all of this stuff right here, not this, but this is what all of this, and all of this is going to bring you if you're not tapped in within like you're supposed to be. Sorrow, hidden enemies, negative charges, bad spiritual influence, torture, abduction, loss of freedom. These are all things you're going to see in the media that's going to try to dim your spirits and try to dim you, you know, try to get you off your square. So be careful. The music media manipulation that you take in right now, you don't want any bad seeds to take sprout. You know, nervous system imbalance that could lead to madness, uncontrollable fear, slander, alcohol or drug use. You know, you don't want any of these things in your life right now. You don't want any of this stuff right now, because all of this is going to lead to stubbornness, obstinacy, characteristics that's going to lead you into confusion. And when you're confused, either you're not moving or you're moving in a way that's going to end up harming yourself or others. You know, nobody wants to be around a wild bull that's just kicking and just charging everywhere. You know, you don't want to be around a person that's acting like this, you know, and they're doing it because of trauma that made them feel like this. You know, you might see some things in the media when it comes to this, like people letting their emotions and their mental illness get the best of them and make them do crazy, weird, harmful to themselves type of moves. You're like, yo, like, you're going to be confused. Like, why would they do that? You know, this is the reason why. Because they weren't grounded. You know, the earth element, their earth element, wherever towards Virgo Capricorn, they wasn't paying attention. You know, there's a full moon coming in Capricorn. So right now, being grounded is very important, especially mentally, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally. You know, grounded. And the only way that you can be grounded in this is that you're sure of yourself, that you created that relationship with your inner child. All right. So now we are on the weekend, baby. Let's see what Saturday has for us. So now, loss of grand support. You know, don't nobody want to be around no raging bull that's you know, easily to get mad, easily to get charged up. You know, you can't joke around. You can't say nothing to this person because they're always offended. They're not mentally there. All right. So this is the water element upright. So we got the 9 of water. This is Cancer. Everything just about that's explaining Cancer is good. You know, everything just about that's explaining Cancer is good right now. You know, this card talks about prosperity and profits in love. We begin to harvest the fruits of good sowing. The mind goes hand in hand with the heart. There's no imbalance between the emotions and the mind. You are very close to complete happiness. Our physical welfare is evident when these factors are found in combination. So you see, this is the moon, and this is the moon. You know, like I said, everything in Cancer right now, it seems like it's good. Everything is upright that's in Cancer, which means that these bad things that's gonna keep you like this mentally, is gonna keep you in this, it's not coming from the season of Cancer. It's coming from all the things when you're outside of your grandmother's house because you want to be grown, you don't want to listen. So these are all the things that's waiting for you once you get out of the care of Cancer, which is the grandmother. You know, once you're out of her care, you know, whatever happens to you out there is your fault. You know, so this is the Cancer energy when you're in your grandmother's house and you're waiting. This is you letting everything that moon has to offer hit you, and it's bullseye. It's a bullseye. That's why you're not supposed to be out right now. You know, but over here, you know, this is like you reap what you sow. So this can be good or bad. If you're carrying a lot of good things, you're carrying a lot of harvest, a lot of good things in this, you know, while the moon is going through its cycles, you staying spiritually and emotionally on point, then the grand support that you're going to lose is the grand support that didn't need to be in your life in the first place. You know, these are people that were undercover snakes, people who undercover was going to take everything that you had anyway, you know, and you didn't need them in your life anyway. So they needed to go. You know, you should be grateful that this grand support was lost, you know. But if this trauma and all this sadness and grief, depression, if this is the trauma if this is what's in this and it's keeping you down, and you're trying to bring this into the Cancer season, not only is this grand support going to be grand opportunities that you're just not going to be able to partake in, you know, these are people that could have helped you. They could have gave you what you wanted, but due to all of this negativity that people are going to be able to feel around you, because this is Cancer season, people are going to be able to feel this negativity around you, and they're not going to want to associate with you if they know what's best for them. So definitely make sure that your mind is right, make sure your spirit is right, make sure your heart is right, because that's going to be very important for this week. So let's see what Sunday has for us. Got the 3 of air. This is a scarcity mindset. You know, it's all a test, you know, to see, are you going to listen? Are you going to stay inside during the storm? Are you going to go outside with your umbrella thinking you're Superman? You know, because this is a transformational time for all of us. Whatever you choose to transform into, is going to be your fault. You know, this goes with this. This is a transformative time. And we got the village. This is transforming because of past trauma. You know, you transformed because of the past trauma. You know, now you're being put through a test to see how strong your transformation is. You know, so if you have this mindset during this time, you know, you'll be all right, and you'll have a more watchful eye on your possessions and stuff, because you're not going to want to go through what you went through, you know, in the last time. But if you transformed, you didn't learn the lesson from your past trauma, so you're trying to bring all of this past trauma with you in your transformation, you're going to go through this test with the wrong mindset. You know, your spirit is going to be down, which you're going to need to listen to this. Because as long as your spirit is low and you feel like this on the inside, you know, this 3 of air, this talks about danger, breakup, depreciation, separation, trouble, and obstacles. You will be an easy prey for your enemies. The shadow of doubt and jealousy will condemn you to a sad fate. You know, you don't want to keep this mindset during your transformation, because you're going to miss out on opportunities that could have really changed your life. But because of you thinking you can serve 2 masters, you're going to end up missing out on great opportunities, missing out on grand support, you know, missing out on situations where this Cancer season, this moon, could have actually been good for you. You know, missing out on this beautiful Pambagira and Eshu energy, you know, that is among us right now. So it's really dope, but you know, there's some things mentally and psychologically that we got to watch out for, because the devil is always busy. The music media manipulation is always trying to find things to keep you distracted, to keep you thinking about your career and keep you thinking about your status, when all you need to be doing is holding, resting, you know, getting your house in order, your spiritual house, your psychological house, your mental house in order. And if you heed that message this week, my friends, you will be glad that you did. All right, this is the full reading. I hope that you all enjoyed this. New content will be coming up soon. Make sure on that post about the shorts, make sure that you all send me some ideas. I don't think nobody commented on that post. So make sure y'all send me some ideas of what you all would like to see. And until next time, peace. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and if you stayed to the end, I appreciate you. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I want to redirect you to my Instagram page. I don't promote my Instagram page a lot, but as my subscriber count and things like that rise due to things like shadow banning and stuff like that, I'm hearing that a lot of people aren't getting my notifications when I go live on YouTube and stuff like that. So for all things BandClap TV, my Instagram page and my story are going to have all of the notifications and things like that when it comes to when I'm going live, when I'm going, you know, when I'm releasing videos, when I'm releasing content. Also on my Instagram page, if you're curious about my reviews for my readings and stuff like that, as you can see on my Instagram, I have a lot of different testimonials and stuff like that. For those who don't know of me as an artist, I also have videos of me performing and stuff like that. I'll be putting out more stuff like that very, very soon. So I'm just trying to get as many people right now to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That is BandClap TV, and also my Facebook and Snapchat, BandClap TV as well. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and like I always say, no matter what, you got to stay shining.